also promised more income for investors. Well, that turnaround isn't happening, at least this morning in the Sydney session. We are seeing the global bond rout continuing. Aussie yields are sitting at the highest since about 2014. Across the 3-year, we're seeing yields jumping as much as 11 basis points this morning. The 10-year jumping about 10 basis points as well. That 3-year is at the highest since December 2014, Sherry. So other than the bond sell-off, the steepest of the modern era, of course, we're watching the yen again this week.
Yeah, given the rate differential narrative, not surprising, we continue to see weakness on the Japanese yen. Look at that. We are talking, of course, after coming back from the worst week since March 2020 against the US dollar. We are watching those JGB yields as well. We have the 10-year yield at the highest in about 6 years already. The Aussie not really doing much at the moment, but this after seeing 2 weeks of gains against the US dollar. Kiwi dollar right now under pressure though, and falling from that strongest level since November. The Bloomberg dollar index holding steady, but this after rallying to that mid-2020 high. We have seen the greenback really attracting the most haven flows, even more than the Japanese yen, which has been really interesting given that, of course, we continue to see tensions over Ukraine and other geopolitical risks. So Bitcoin right now above $46,000 in the Asian session. We have seen it really trade in that narrow range after we saw a slew of central banks removing some of the pandemic stimulus measures, not to mention that the Fed is hiking rates. Ether at the moment also gaining ground, but we had seen in the previous session that the Galaxy Crypto Index was under a little bit of pressure, but just suffice it to say that we've seen a gain of double digits, Heidi, since March for Bitcoin.
Just that stealth rally continuing to build. That is just about it for Daybreak Australia from us, but Daybreak Asia is next. We've got lots more coming up, of course, including the start of trading here in Sydney. We continue to watch these bond yields just keeping on rising. Lots more to come. This is Bloomberg.